trading options most of today, and didn't really get to trade futures. So I'm going to take a tester here. We're trading as Eastern time, 7:16 p.m. Sorry, that was a terrible drawing. Way overshot, 7:16 a.m. p.m. 7:16 p.m. I'm just going to take one little tester here, and I'm going to put my stop loss up here. And I'll tell you why I'm getting into this trade. I'm going to get into two contracts here. I'm going to put my take profit way down here just to get it out of the way. And we put my stop loss here. All right, so we're playing some NQ. You guys never see me trade NQ, but it's later at night and 7:17 at night. So ES moves extremely slow at night, and NQ moves a little bit better in the later sessions. So why are we in this trade? Well, a couple of things. We got some stack zones here too, but let me break down this trade here. First things first, we got a red background. Okay, the bears have been in control all the way since about 6:25 to about now. So almost an hour, the bears have been in control. You can see it started to turn red here, and you've been just working your way down. Second thing is we have hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Pink is your strongest downside data candle. The Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data, not to price and direction right here. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Pink is your strongest downside data candle. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle, okay? So how cool is it that we can look underneath the hood for direction? Now, I might add a third contract here if we really start breaking down, okay? By the way, folks, we have an A+ setup. Oops, let me get that straightened out. Boom. We got an A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, the Maverick Radar down here. Comes in the Ultimate Edge bundle. All our indicators in the Ultimate Edge bundle work on NinjaTrader and TradingView. And we got an A+ setup. It's going through your entire checklist down here, okay? Entire checklist. Oh man, I'm just gonna close this sucker if it hits 1,000. Let's go. Oh, this is a, man, I was just approving some new members and figured I'd jump onto my charts. If we hit 1,000, I will take profit, okay? So I can stay within a consistency rule. We're up about 700 bucks, 600 bucks, okay? And then I'll explain the trade further, but NQ moves so quick, I gotta like pay attention, sorry. I don't like to use the take profit like little automated line. I like to just hit the close button. So if we hit 1,000, keep your eye on the, and we are getting into manipulation time here. Let's see, the Maverick atomic clock is red. I'll explain all this in a second, but I don't want to miss out on this. So let me hit close here. If we hit 1,000, we're at the bottom. Oh, down confidence arrow. Let's go. Down confidence arrow. I just need a little bit of a jammy. Let's go. All right, boom, boom. $1,085. Let's go. Let's go. And no, I don't know what a jammy is. I said I need a little bit more of a jam. I have no idea what I meant by that. All right, so let's walk through this trade real quick. And that was just a beautiful setup. It is only 7:20 p.m. Eastern time. We got a red background. Okay, the bears are in control. We got hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. We have an A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, the Maverick Radar right here. The Maverick Radar is going through our entire checklist to tell us how it's grading each one of our indicators, and then it gives you an overall score. Right now we have an A score. You can make this as big and small as you want. So if we have no score, I'm not taking a trade. If we got a B score, I'm thinking about it. My eyes and my ears are perked up. And if we have an A score, I'm all about that life, right? All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. This is the Maverick Multi-X. Again, you can make this as big or small as you want. The Maverick Multi-X is looking at 6 time frames, and you can change these time frames to whatever you want. And think of T1 through T5 as traders. They're algorithms, but think of them as traders, and they all have a completely different style. So Trader 1 has a completely different style than Trader 5, and they're voting every single tick across 6 time frames. You can actually add a 7th time frame. Okay, and so instead of having 6 charts on your monitor, why not just have the Maverick Multi-X right here and 5 traders casting their vote across 6 time frames? Absolutely awesome. Look how we just stopped at the bottom of this zone that you already knew was there. Let me show you guys this. This is the Maverick zones. It auto draws your support and resistance zones for you. Okay. Now this is a separate thing from the Ultimate Edge bundle. We just came out with it a few months ago, and it auto draws your support and resistance zones by probability. It doesn't just draw, it doesn't just go, oh, price touched here, so there must be a zone and it's this big. It doesn't do that. You can see each zone is a different size. It calculates where and how big each zone should be by the probability score it's going underneath the hood. And then when price gets close to it, it'll give you this guy right here. This is a probability score of price holding or breaking. Anything less than 90% is game for breaking. Anything greater than 90% is like a brick wall. So if we were coming down here, guys, and this was, let's say, a 95 score and not 84, I wouldn't have taken this trade, because it's like a sports car. Sorry if I always use the same analogy. It's just the best one. This is like a sports car coming down 300 miles an hour. When it hits this brick wall, it's either going to pancake here or it's going to bounce right off when you have a greater than 90 score. So we want to know, and how cool is it that this zone has been drawn, this zone right here has been drawn all the way since back here, since 10 o'clock this morning. This zone has been valid. And look, you came up, you already knew the zone was here. You knew to have caution right here if you were trading at 150 today. And then the zone, and it popped up, and then guess what? Came right back down to here. Okay, so now we're gonna watch, and maybe because you have hot pink candles and you're close, look, you didn't even come this close before. Now you're knocking on heaven's door right there. You might be able to break right through. This is a zone to zone game, but look at the rejection though. What I tell you, a sports car coming down as fast as possible, it can bounce right off. Okay. But this is the bottom of the zone. No matter what, I don't care if this score was a 10, you'd still get friction right here, because a zone is a zone is a zone is a zone. There's still orders up here. There's still orders down here. You got to chew through these orders so you can move down to the next zone. That's just how the market works. So listen, this is what clear vision looks like. Earlier today, we crushed it off the open with options. I was using TradingView charts to trade Tesla options, and I took some smoking options off the open. And then Tesla just crushed it all day long, moving up. Let me just show you the Maverick AI Pro. I know a lot of you guys trade futures, but guys, look at this. We opened, we bounced down a little bit, we came up above the Maverick guide, and we did not look back all day long. Whether this is Tesla, whether you're trading ES. So anyway, whether you're trading crypto, whether you're trading stocks, whether you're trading options, whether you're trading whatever futures, this is edge, folks. This is clear vision. Okay. So if you want edge in the market, if you want clear vision, you saw me just do over almost $1,100 at what time? 7:28. I'll put all the links in the description. Welcome to all our new members that joined over the weekend. Super pumped for you. Saw some of you already had some crazy good trades today. So awesome to see. And by the way, just so you guys know, we are working on some sort of, I don't want to call it a rewards thing, but essentially when you guys get funded, we want to celebrate with you. Getting a funded account is pretty awesome. And when you use your Maverick indicators to become a funded trader. We know that trading can be a lonely game sometimes, and we want to celebrate that with you. So we want to like ship you something. So we're looking into that right now. Details to come out for anybody that's a member of the Maverick family. But using our indicators to get funded is pretty special, and we want to celebrate that with you. So stay tuned on that. We'll be making some announcements there, and we got some fire stuff cooking for you guys for July and August. So anyway, there we go. Just did $1,100 at 7:30 at night. And I'm going to call it quits for the night because I didn't even expect to trade. I just wanted to approve some new members and help some folks out and all that stuff. So if you want edge in the market, if you want some clear vision, come check us out. All right. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Never any guarantees in any market. All right. But we would love, love, love to help you crush it. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com. Hey folks, Maverick Indicators here. I just posted a video. We did about $1,100 on NQ at night. And here we are 20 minutes later or whatever. And this, I was just like, this thing's just going to keep sinking. It's broken this Maverick zone. Okay. And it's just, that's been auto drawn for us here. We have a weak score, 68%. You got down confidence arrows. You have an A+ setup on the ultimate trading assistant down here, the Maverick radar. It just doesn't get any clearer than this. Look at this. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. A+ setup, red background, hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. So what I said was, I said, okay, well, I've done $1,100 tonight, just about. Why don't I just put a small little stop loss and take just one contract on NQ? Because again, it's 743. So I kind of have a rule, like if I do like $1,100, if I see a really, well, that's $1,000, but if I see a really sweet trade, what I'll do is I'll go, okay, fine, I'll risk $100, which isn't much on NQ. NQ moves quite a bit. If I lose the $100, I lose the $100. You know, it is what it is, but it's it's less than 10% of what I just did. In saying all that, I did that and I put a really tight stop on it, and this thing just kept coming down. Now, will it get hung up here and then come down? Most likely, but let's watch it. But this is really, really cool. This is clear vision. We're stacking probability. Red background. The bears are in control. Hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. On the ultimate trading assistant, the Maverick radar, you have an A+ setup to the downside. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. And guys, I haven't even talked about one of my favorite indicators, which is the Maverick trender down here. We call these flat tops. Whenever you get a flat top, it's showing massive strength and momentum to the downside, and you get this downtrend label. But I'm only in one contract here. I don't want to, put a funded account in danger at 7:44 p.m. I normally don't trade at night, but I couldn't help myself. Okay. I got done that $1,100 trade, and I'm about to post it on YouTube, and then I'm like approving new members. And this is a zone to zone game, guys. This is a zone to zone game. I'm only in one contract. Only in one contract. It's taken everything out of for me not to add one more contract, because I really do think that we're going to fill these zones right here. I think we're going to come down and we're going to touch this zone. Okay. So anyway, listen, if you want some clear vision on your charts, if you want some edge in the market, it doesn't get any clearer than this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to post this one. Now I'm like, why didn't I take 2 contracts? I'd be up over 1,000. That's okay. That's okay. We don't want to give back any money. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like that. And now I'm on the house. I'm making money on the house. Okay. So, yeah, come check us out. Never financial advice. Do your own research. Never any guarantees in any market. We know that. But these tools are fire. And look at this. This is a zone to zone game. The Maverick zones is fire. I'll include the link for the Maverick zones as well as the Ultimate Edge bundle, which comes with 10 indicators, by the way, and works on NinjaTrader and TradingView. All right. Yeah, I got to get things done. I got to quit trading for the night. All right. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.